pass it on to Mark, who's going to talk about our budget and pricing plan.
Thank you, Miranda. So now that we got into the components of what our corporate sponsorship will look like, I'm going to break down the cost of what it's going to cost Acme. So we have an annual rights fee of $100,000. This is going to be an annual fee for the length of the contract, and it's going to be broken down into $30,000 for the scoreboard signage, $15,000 for the field signage, $20,000 for the tickets. So for the bulk of the game, Acme could give the tickets to the families, and also if they have other corporate sponsorships and other clients like that, they could give them the tickets as well. And then lastly, $35,000 for space in the Toyota Plaza. This is just to reserve the area for Acme to put up their tent and do whatever you guys want to do with that tent. And now next we're going to break down the marketing budget. We had a marketing budget of $250,000, and we decided to break it down based upon not only the promotions we're doing with the union and through Acme, but also expenses for advertising both the promotions and the sponsorship itself. So first, the PE with the union. Because we're going to be donating equipment and giving out T-shirts and food and beverages at the event, we budgeted $40,000 for that. And then next, for the tent in the Toyota Plaza, Acme's going to have to pay workers to work the tent. They're going to have to pay for the T-shirt giveaway, for the other giveaways they're going to hand out, and for the raffles and things like that. So excluding the cost for the space itself, we budgeted a little under $24,000. And then for the tweet and Instagram of the day, it's $50 gift card for the tweet of the day, $50 gift card for the Instagram of the day. That's $100 a game. There's 17 home games per season for the union, so that comes out to $17,000. And then lastly, for the We Score, You Save promotion, based upon the amount of people in attendance, the average attendance is a little under 18,000. We figure 20% of people are actually going to use this promotion, so that comes out to around 3,600 people. 5% off. The average transaction at Acme is around $50, so that's $2.50 per transaction. So multiply that out by 11 games last year that the union scored 2 or more goals. It comes to $99,000, but that again can change depending on how many times the union scored 2 or more goals, and also depending on exactly how many people use the promotion. So now I'm going to talk about the expenses for advertising our promotions and the corporate sponsorship itself. We set aside $40,000 for Acme to do a TV commercial because we feel like the best way to go about this is to have advertisements across all media outlets. So first, for television, if you have a commercial, you'll be able to reach all of the target demographics and the target market that we're trying to get both for the union and for Acme. Next, we decided to have radio advertisements at a $4,000 budget. This way, when people are driving into work and they're listening to the radio, or they're sitting on the train listening to the radio, they could hear advertisements about the upcoming events that Acme is doing. We also set aside $3,000 for billboard advertisements. One billboard is going to be on I-95, one's going to be on 478. So at $1,500 per billboard, that comes out to $3,000. We just thought this was going to be an inexpensive way to just get the Acme brand out there and just let everybody know that you guys became a corporate sponsor with the union. And then lastly, we set aside $15,000 for online advertisements, so you could place ads on sites like Facebook, Sports Illustrated, Roto World, places like that, just to get up to date with PE with the union and all the We Score, You Save promotions and things like that. So for the total marketing budget, we end up coming at just under $242,000, leaving just a little more than $8,000 left in surplus. But like I said before, with the We Score, You Save promotion, that could fluctuate a lot, so you could end up having a lot more left in the budget, or you could end up using the remaining budget to pay for the We Score, You Save promotion. So now I'm going to talk about the return on investment for you guys. So the way we're going to measure sales and revenue from our promotions is through the ball kit of the game, the Junior Supporters Club, and We Score, You Save. Since they're going to be getting coupon codes and things like that from the ball kit of the game, Junior Supporters, and We Score, You Save, it's going to be very easy for Acme to track the growth in sales and revenue from all your promotions that you're doing specifically at the union. So you're going to be able to gauge the growth in the number of people buying Acme products, especially for the bulk of the game. You'll see the growth in revenue from the Hispanic products or the other products you guys focus on for that promotion. And then also with the Junior Supporters Clubs, you'll see the promo code at the bottom of the receipts, or when they sign up online through Acme, they're just going to be able to continue to monitor that and gauge the growth and expansion. And then the ways we're going to measure brand awareness are two ways. One is from the tweet and Instagram of the game. People are always going to be hashtagging Acme and hashtagging Acme-Union, so they're going to be able to measure the growth in likes and the growth in followers and the growth in people using the hashtags. And then another way we're going to measure brand awareness is through conducting surveys at the stadium. We're going to do this at the first game and the last game of the season. This way you can measure what the brand awareness was for Acme at the beginning of the season and how it improved by the end of the season. And then, so these are just some sample survey questions we're going to be asking at the stadium. One is, which brand is more recognizable, Pathmark, Wegmans, Acme, or ShopRite? Another question we're going to have is, which promotions have you used at Acme supermarkets? So you can see which people coming to the games are also using the promotions at the Acme stores. And then for the last one, how familiar are you with Acme supermarkets? So the goal for this is going to get the people that have not at all familiar or slightly familiar. By the end of the season, they're checking off the very familiar or extremely familiar box.